how many 5-star reads am I going to read next year? Oh, that is not straight. That was the whole point of showing you the damn journal. Michaela, what are you trying to say? Hello, journal angels, and welcome to another 2026 reading journal setup video. I am doing my best. I've read the comments. I know what the people want. Some of the people. I'm doing my best to do a voiceover with this video. It's not a voiceover technically because I am speaking while I'm doing this. I don't know if it's gonna work out. I don't know if the sound's gonna be okay. We're just gonna give it a shot. If it's not, oh, what is happening here? Oh, that's because I didn't slice down the middle. Didn't take my own advice. If this does not turn out, oh, that sucks. If this does not turn out well, me speaking while doing this video again will just have subtitles with cute little soundtrack, and we will call it a day. If not, this will be included. So for today, I want to work on my Hall of Fame spread, or I also call it my 5-star reads. So I wanted to do like a, you know, like in those movies when it's like a cool coastal grandmother house and like you walk up the stairs and in the passageway on the way to all the bedrooms, she's got this like really cute floral wallpaper and she's got all these ornate frames with pictures, family pictures. Hello? Okay. Got these frames from Pinterest. They came out a lot darker when I printed them. They were very gold, vintage. You could see them a lot better on Pinterest. And when I put them on canvas, so I hope these turn out okay. I got some green, you can see the green detailing in here to go with the floral background. Again, everything comes from Pinterest that I use. My journaling resource board is linked down below in the description. And then this font I thought was pretty cool. I had to search high and low for 2 different S's. So that's why this one is blue and that one is not. This kind of looks like embroidery work. I think it is embroidery work, but someone's edited it onto alphabet, which is pretty cool. So I'm thinking this up along the top, either along the top or in the middle, and then frames, you know, all around. And when I read a 5-star book, I will put the book cover in the frame. I did something similar. I just need to find it. I can't remember what spread it was for, but I did something very similar in my 2025 journal. Oh, if you watched the previous episode and I did my 26 for 2026 TBR, I forgot to show you my 2025 one. Sorry, I'm realizing you are all off center here. Usually I stand between takes and then I can see what's going on in the journal, but right now I'm sitting trying to do a freaking voiceover. Why is that so embarrassing to admit out loud? I'm the only one in my flat right now. No one can see me. No one can hear me. Whew. So, okay, you should be in, let's move these. You should be in the center now, hopefully. So this was my 25, well this is my 25 and 2025 TBR. You can see I have not done particularly well with this. 9 out of 25 books so far. When I set this up, end of 2024, I did a mix of new releases, but also books that have been on my TBR for a while. So like Lady Midnight, 11 Other Words, Culty, You Again. This damn book has been on my TBR for so long. I was gonna read it in 2024 autumn. I was gonna read in 2025 autumn. We are now going into summer 2025. I still have not read it. It's, you know, nearing the end of the year. Onyx Storm I have not got to. Probably won't until book 4 is closer to being released, so then I can reread Fourth Wing, Iron Flame, Onyx Storm, and then the fourth book. I saw on TikTok someone said, or someone quoted Rebecca saying that if you don't want Xaden to be the villain, you should skip book 4 and go to book 5 or something. And I'm down for him being the villain. I think that's pretty cool. It's, you know, it's not always done. However, what the hell does that mean? So yes, this is a 25 and 25 TBR. 25 and 2025 TBR. English. And I'm trying to find a spread. So this is what I did this year for my 5-star reads. You know, it's just a pretty plain spread. The boxes on the outside, I previously thought my covers would be smaller. They are not. And this spread originally looked like this, where I would put little Velcro dots on the back of the covers, thinking that when I reached here, I would start up at the top again, take it off, and put it in a new one when I did another reread. These made my journal so chunky in the beginning. It did not need to be that way, so I've slowly stopped. You can see there's actually one stuck behind here because it was ripping my pages out. So I will not be doing that again this year. I am just, oh, this is like a brief little flip through here. I am looking for where I use the frames in my journal. I know I did somewhere. When did I do that? Yeah, my winter TBR. So this is kind of the vibe. I really like this spread. This is actually tissue paper that I have stuck in underneath, but it's like discoloring on the edges here. So this is the vibe that I'm going with this. You can see it's like the floral background, the gold frames. This turned out very out of focus, very big. So I did them a lot smaller. Hopefully it'll be okay. I think it will be. I also don't know how many frames I'm gonna need, so I don't know if I should stick down, you know, maybe 5 first and then build from there, because what I don't want is this entire spread to just be gold frames or frames stuck down around here and I don't end up filling them. So I think actually I will start with about 5 or 6 I'll start out with and see how that goes. So I think we can start by cutting this out, sticking it in. See, now the thing with me doing the voiceover in this, or with me just yapping away while I film, how long are these videos gonna be? Because, you know, I could go on forever. I'm sitting alone in my flat, no one's here. I'm just talking in my journal. I could yap for hours. And I don't know how long people would prefer these videos to be. I tried to do a mix, you know, of like sped up editing style, where I either put the cutting out on like 8 times speed just to get it over with, or, you know, I slow it down. I tried that. I don't know what the people want. So if you have a preference, please let me know. This, I think we should just cut down the middle. So let me fold it in half. Hopefully I'm straight. I don't think my cutting was straight. My cutting will never ever be straight. It never has been, it never will be. That was a remark I got from a teacher in a report, that I cannot follow lines when cutting out. Never have been able to. Will not apologize for it. Okay, that should be fine. And then I don't know if I'm gonna cut it in half so that when, you know, opening and folding pages, I can show you in my current journal. Actually, oh, sorry. I can show you in my current journal this spread. See, I did not trim this, and now it's actually lifting. And every time I turn the pages, it's just, yeah, it's not great. So always recommend trimming down the side, cutting down the side. So I think I will do that. Well, I definitely will do that. But then I don't know if I want, see, the calibrations on my printer weren't 100% because there's a gap here and a gap here. So I think I might just do a gap here as well so that it evens everything out. So let's do that. I just don't know how much I want to cut off. Again, this is not going to be straight, but it will get the job done. So there. And then I think, I don't know if I want to round the corner here. Let's just, we'll use a ruler because I have learned my lesson. Pencil, pencil. So let's just, I mean, how much is too much? That much, apparently. And then I'll do a little bit at the bottom too. And we'll see how we go. I have quite a bit of frames that need to fit in, but then You know, I don't know how many is too many. I mean, how many 5-star reads am I gonna read next year? Oh, that is not straight. Okay, well. Most of my 5 stars from this year, just with the way the Storygraph app works, you can say if a book was a reread, but it will still count that book towards your reading goal, which this might be an unpopular opinion, but I think it should. I know a lot of people don't think rereading should count towards your reading goal. I read the book, I'm gonna mark it down for my goal. All right, I spent the time reading it, you spend the time listening to it. However you consume books, you read it, it counts towards your goal. No matter how big, how short, format you read it in, because those people that think audiobooks don't count as reading, you choice words for you. You guys suck, by the way. Yeah, so Storygraph will count a reread towards the star ratings that you give. So right now, my star ratings are... Yeah, let's match this up because otherwise my granny's wallpaper will be off center. How the hell did I do this? Wait, I think it's this way. Like that? No! Oh no. Is it like that? What have I done? Wait. There we go. It's like that. No, I like that actually. Let's round the corners. See, this is what I mean. I've gone off topic twice. So all my 5-star reads are, well, not all of them. Most of them. Michaela, what are you trying to say? My 5-star reads for this year consist of genuine 5-star reads of books that I've read for the first time this year, but also rereads, because if I'm going to reread a book, it's going to be because I love that book and I want to experience that joy again. The thing is, with this spread, I will not be adding rereads. This is for brand new reads, new to me reads, 5 stars. I have a different spread, which will be the video after this one, for my rereads. Completely different spread. Okay, let's stick down Granny's wallpaper. This is not sticking, but it'll have to do. Where's my heading? I think I'm gonna cut it out first and then see if I want it in the middle or on top. I think in the middle makes the most sense. It might make it more difficult to fit, you know, frames around the side. I think it could work if we do it right down there. 5ST that way, ARS this side. Yeah, let's do that. Is that difficult to see against the paper? I didn't think of that actually. Might be fine. So I'm making the creative decision to not cut out the inside of this. Granny was lazy when she put up her wallpaper and her embroidery. I can't. I don't have it in me. Do you see how tiny that is? Look at how small that is. I can't do that to myself. I can't. I'm sorry. So I was not gonna make you sit through me cutting that all out. I also did not have the patience to sit and hold it here and not, you know, like towards me in my chair. I also turned my fan on, so if you can hear that, I'm really sorry, but it is so hot inside today. It's so hot outside. Summer is finally... Why did I start on the end? Oh, Michaela, always start in the middle. Work your way out. So I think these are fine. I can see what it says, obviously, because I'm the one that, you know, put them there, but I don't feel like cutting out borders and getting paper to cut the borders with. Where is the middle? Yeah, sure. I have been filming since 7:45 this morning. It is now 10 to 1 in the afternoon because I'm going away with family next weekend. And if you didn't know, I only get the weekends, so I only have the weekends to film because I work 9 to 5 every day. By the time I get home, this window over here that I'm sitting next to does not have any sun coming through it, and videos look like shit. So I am bulk filming, pre-filming, gathering up my filming because I will not be here this next weekend. Obviously it won't make any difference to you. I will still have videos coming out. Is that the right way? What is the right way? That is the right way. Is it? No, that looked like a 2. This way. Yeah. I'm trying my best to do, I think it was 2 videos in a week in October. November I wanted to do 3 videos a week. I'm not sure how realistic that is because it is, what is the date today? It is the 8th of November, and I think I have videos filmed up until the 15th of November, which is actually the weekend that I will be going away. So hopefully there will be 3 videos a week in November, and 1 every day in December from the 1st to the 12th for Bookmas, Vlogmas, whatever kind of YouTube-mas you celebrate. I will be doing that. I'm also doing something pretty exciting on Instagram and TikTok, which I cannot tell yet because I haven't done it, but I will do it. Which will be from the 1st to the 12th of December. And then I can look. I have a calendar where I've planned everything out because I cannot do anything without making a list and planning about it first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 videos between the 13th of November and the end of 13th of December until the end of December. 13 videos scattered, including, you know, like a whole flip through explaining all 50 plus spreads, trackers, graphs, all the challenges I'm doing. I also want to do a January cover page with my TBR and, you know, lay out a stat page. If you do not follow me on Instagram and TikTok, I've been pretty bad about it lately. I mean, I haven't even set up for November yet, and we're on the 8th. Have not even, like you can see, I have not wrapped up, well, no, yeah, September. I haven't even wrapped up September yet. I mean, I've done this. I just haven't gone through and filled in my stats, you know, like all the spreads that I have for that. I haven't even wrapped up October. We're in November. I haven't even finished this, my October reads, and this is where I was gonna do November. So I have all the stuff printed out. Like, I know what I'm gonna do. I know what the spread's gonna be, but I just, between filming for YouTube and then editing YouTube and then work, work has been so busy. It's our busy time. So I have not had the time. Plus, including a 3-week reading slump, I just have not wanted to touch my journal for this year. It has all been about this baby. So I have been very bad neglecting my other journal, but I will get there. I will fill her in. So that was the whole point of showing you the damn journal. I do a cover page and then a stats page. And then you know, like some kind of layout for book covers with my star ratings. If you like these star rating stickers, I get them from Bubblegum Fringe. I will show you the sheet. I get them from bubblegumfringe.com. They are my favorite stationery store. I have a code down below if you would like to get 10% to order. These are my favorite. They were a game changer for my reading journal this year. And so I lay out a spread like this where I can put covers of all the books I've read. I do my star rating, and each star rating coincides with a key that I have for a different spread, which will also be going in my 2026 journal. I give it a spice rating out of 5. Spice isn't really important to me in books, but I don't read books necessarily without spice. So I like to include that. I write if I read it with my Kindle or if it was a physical book, and the date that I read it. And then obviously numbering all the books. This was my biggest month so far. When was it? September? Yeah. This 17 books in September was pretty wild. A lot of novellas though. Like I read these novellas, I read these novellas. Oopsies. So that is why so many. But I count novellas in towards my reading goal. All of this to say, see, I've gone completely off track again. How many frames is too many to start off with? Look, I think it's gonna be cute regardless, and I can fit maybe 2 here, another one there, 3, 2, 1, maybe another one, maybe another one up there. I think it'll be fine. Okay, now that everything is cut out, I actually really like it. I like how it's going. I can see the vision. My vision is coming to life. I'm not gonna stick anything behind the frames. Like I debated putting this on something, maybe like a brown piece of paper or something, and then sticking it in, but I think it's fine like this. I think if I stick, you know, like the book cover in the middle and a little bit of the background comes through, I think that's fine. So let's stick this down. Cute. Okay, I'm really happy about this actually. I think this is all I'm gonna add in for now. I'll do more frames as I read books next year. But this, that is blending in quite a bit, isn't it? No, it's fine, it's cute, it's okay. So the next time we're gonna set up a spread for my rereads. But for now, this is all we have. So thank you so much for being here and for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know again if the yapping sesh does it for you or not. If not, I will not take offense. That is perfectly fine for me. Like I said, this took a lot longer to set up, and it's quite a basic spread because of how much I was going on. So yeah, you'll have to let me know. I will see you in the next one.